Hey everyone, it's Jen from You So Much, and I got a really fantastic question on one of my videos recently where I was talking about when to use short copy and when to use long copy. And the question was, how do you know, Jen, what someone's fantasies and objections are? Because in my video, I talked about how it's important to address their objections and their fantasies in your copy when you're trying to sell something. And this is what separates good copywriters from the best copywriters. And the answer is you gotta dig deep. And I'm not talking about digging deep into your own psyche or going on some kind of a spiritual journey or anything like that. What I'm talking about is you need to do your homework. You absolutely need to know what your customers are all about. And a lot of business owners actually think that they do know, but they really actually haven't sat down and looked at their customer base in a really unique way that maybe is separating yourself from your own business and your own personal ideas around why you've started your business. What you really got to do is get into the customer's mind and think, what do they want? What are their fantasies? And there's a couple of ways to do this. The first thing is, obviously, you can ask them, right? You can look at your own comments on your blog posts or, customer cards that you might collect or surveys that you send out afterwards, right? You can ask them personally and then look at what they're saying and what they're appreciating in your product and service. The other thing that you can really do is go out and research out there, right? I'm talking about like go out to forums and other blogs of other services that might be kind of like yours, it might be different, but go out there and do a little research on the internet and see what they're saying, see what the feedback is that they're getting and why they're buying products and services like yours, because ultimately it's making the fantasies of theirs become a reality. They want something important to happen in their life, to improve their life, right? And what is that? And so the other thing you can do besides just doing some research is just come up with some hypothetical situations. I do it every time I write copy for somebody. I think to myself, why would this someone want this product and service? And then I ask again, well, why is that the case? And then ask again, why is that the case? Dig deep, and keep digging deeper until you can really find that true desire that someone has, that ultimate fantasy, that ultimate way that you're improving their life. And that's how you know what their fantasies are. And as far as objections go, it's all along the same line, right? It's on the flip side of the coin of that. A lot of times you're going to know, kind of just based on your own activity with your customers, kind of why they've said no to you in the past. But again, do your research, do your homework, and come up with even possible scenarios, all the different reasons why, and look at that and say, what really sounds like my customer, and use that in the copy, because really ultimately you want their words and their fantasies and their thoughts on the page so that they feel like you completely understand them and that you can make their fantasies come true. If you have any further thoughts or questions about that, I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below, and don't forget to write down your own fantasies because words make it real.